Welcome back. This is the 4th episode of Sabscast, and I'm back with Camille.
Hello.
I hope to do that intro one day without feeling so unsure. Exposed and like without laughing at the end. I'm serious. This is
Why?
a
Be serious.
podcast.
Oh, so serious.
Aha. Well,
Oh, I'm sorry for that, for that painful joke.
it's okay. So, I'm gonna eat a chocolate.
Disclaimer.
I already just opened it. Do you want to
Okay, I'll do
talk
the
a little
same.
bit?
Okay.
Cause what?
I'm comfortable with
yeah,
talking.
You're comfortable with talking.
Okay, so as I think we said after watching Midsummer, we would do a podcast on Hereditary. In between, we did 1917, but who cares? So now it's Hereditary. Hopefully, people who listen to this have already watched it, so this will contain spoilers.
The movie's been out long enough.
So yeah, get on board, people.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's not like a classic or anything, so...
No, but I mean... No, it isn't. Yet. I am eating. I guess you're not... I don't think you're supposed to eat on podcasts. What? Are there rules?
No, but some people don't like hearing people eat so closely.
Okay, well, too bad.
Too bad, this is a casual cast.
Yeah, well, as opposed to the formal ones.
That we do in the morning, actually, though. Like the last ones we've done.
Okay, so people don't know when we do this, so...
Oh, yeah.
This is night.
And this is, if you want to set the scene in your head. Don't imagine us, actually. That's a bit strange, but we're more...
Having rosé.
Okay, well...
People
out
know
with that.
now.
Yeah, just kicking it back, after a long day at school.
Well...
One class for me.
I had 2.
Yeah.
It's enough.
It's tough being us.
Okay.
Alright,
so yeah, Hereditary. And we might actually talk about something else later. We'll see where the night takes us. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a good host, sorry.
I don't know what the rules are. Or I guess I know some things. Oh, I should talk about other people's podcasts, maybe.
Yeah.
Because what we should do at the end is like have recommendations for other things.
Yeah,
that people can check out.
I guess you do. I don't listen to podcasts.
Well, no, it
Sorry.
I think that's a good thing, because then it's like 2 different perspectives.
Yeah.
And 2 different ways of doing this. You can burp right into the mic if you want. Anyway.
Don't expose me.
Oh, right. Yes.
I still want people to think we're respectable girls.
Respectable women.
Women.
Yeah, like recommendations for at the end of things. Maybe you haven't seen it, or I haven't seen it, but we can...
Oh, talk about films.
Or, just throw it out at the end.
Ah, yes.
Check this out. Music stuff, maybe, even, if you have some, like, you're listening to something currently.
Hamilton. It's not new.
Not yet. We'll do it at the end, I think.
I got excited.
Yeah, because I'm looking at all the because I guess for context, we're recording this episode not so long after we recorded the last one, so we haven't watched that many things since then, but we'll just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Feels like a long time ago.
Yeah, time goes...
And flies when you're...
Yep. So, haven't even drank anything really yet. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have any tree cutting in the background, which is quite nice. Yeah.
For people joining us.
For people knowing our lives and what happened last recording.
Yep.
Okay, let's segue. Hereditary. Also directed by Ari Aster, same guy who did Midsummer. And his debut?
He did 2 films. Oh, and before that he did 2 shorts.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the guy is heavy on research. He's solid.
He's solid. Yeah. Did you like the movie?
I did very much. Well, it was even, I think I enjoyed it even more considering that you had already seen it and your opinion was
high.
no.
Oh, yeah,
it was
no,
very
it wasn't.
different. It was very different to what I was hearing everywhere. Like I was hearing so much praise.
Yeah.
And I was confused. Well, surprised that Sabrina's okay.
Yeah, I guess for context, I saw the film the same year it came out, just like a bit later than when it came out, and so the hype died down a bit. I watched it with a group of people expecting jump scares, and that's simply just not how the director
Works.
does stuff. I mean, there are some, like...
I guess it's more sounds.
It's sound, which is what jump scares, rely on as well. But the film is slow. Oh my goodness, don't do that. Oh god, it's like trigger. Yeah, I don't know whether to give like slight synopsis before, so that maybe whoever's listening to this can go off and watch it first and then come back. Or if not, this is about, let's just say a family dealing with grief, because that's...
There's death happening.
There's a lot of death. And
weird possession stuff.
Family dynamics that are quite toxic to begin with.
I think, it's more of a horror than Midsummer, definitely, but it's still heavily based on, like, not so much character developments, but characters. Yeah. Like, that's what I like so much about it, I guess, because, those are bad horrors, I guess, but horrors that just rely on jump scares or stereotypes and completely disregard any characters and just treat them as, I don't know, puppets.
Yeah,
or
just a way for
they don't have the same kind of impact as a film like Hereditary can.
Yeah, I mean, it's strange because there's not so... Even though we're focusing on these people, there isn't still that much background given. Not that much. Like, for the son, I think. Or even for the daughter.
The father, even.
The father, the least. I didn't even know he was a psychologist or what was a therapist.
I like the father, though. I wanted to see more of him.
Yeah. But I think the movie's most about the mother, would you say?
Mm-hmm.
Or, I don't know. We're gonna go into spoilers. Let's just, get into it. But it's... I don't know. It's a slow film, but I think I was so much more scared this time around than the first time I watched it. Even though I knew when things would come out. But maybe because I was being apprehensive, I didn't know when things would happen. I knew things would happen, though. So I scared myself a few times. We
watched the film with another person as well.
Yeah.
Who had already seen it a couple times.
More than a couple.
And so I was the only one, and I think I was more scared than if I had watched it alone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think... Well, because I was seeing you just, like, putting your... just covering your eyes, and I was like, oh god.
Well, I was trying not to be reacting, but... I can't help it.
You were, anticipating.
Yeah.
And I guess... Well, I really try not to talk, because usually in horrors, or like if I'm afraid, I'll just talk because it's distraction.
Yeah,
Just
it's tension releasing as well.
it's also kind of breaking the the illusion that you're actually watching a film.
Yeah,
It's
you're
actually
fine,
happening.
you're safe,
You're behind the screen
separate.
talking. But this time, because we were watching it with another person, it's like, okay, I have to be quiet.
Well, not
Okay.
only because of that, not to expose this person in any way, but they don't like talking as much as...
Which is understandable. Like, I mean, watching a film,
True.
I do like silence at times.
At times, but I didn't realize it, but I do, when it's us two, I really like talking. I don't know. You could tell me to shut up if you want. When we're watching stuff.
No, because I do sometimes feel like I talk too much.
No, I think we do it just the right amount, We're silent for, like, the most important stuff, but we can multitask. We're women.
Yeah.
We can... I mean, isn't it proven that women can do this? Anyways, but... Yeah, I had to be quite quiet as well, which meant the fear was just, like, building up because I wasn't releasing it in ways.
Right.
So yeah, it was just scarier for that reason, and I didn't want to get scared. That's why I kept trying to cover my face a little bit. I thought I was being quite sly, but apparently not. But details, I mean, again, like Midsummer, there's a lot of things that you won't notice the first time around.
It deserves so many rewatch.
Which is really cool. It's really cool.
Because I think there's so many layers that I'm just missing, or that I would need heavy analysis.
Well, yeah, I think it our friend said this, but you can have many different readings, and so you don't have to do such a deep analysis. It could be what it is on the surface, which is almost mental illness, and or what it is on the surface is also this weird
Toxic motherhood.
Toxic motherhood.
Definitely, there's something with mother. I
Yeah.
mean, what? Okay, interesting topic maybe. Like, why in horror genre, why is the mother so? Ugh. Oh, we talked about it in class. Remember?
Yeah. In Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because it's almost taboo.
Women, a taboo. Yeah.
And yeah, having complexes with your mother, because I think that's common. And there's...
Oh, the mother is the monster somehow.
Yeah, the mother is the monster. Because I think it's a complex relationship. That's I mean, they show it in like Psycho or something, where it's like a mother's love is almost suffocating. So, yeah. I don't know. I love my mother a lot, and I don't see her as a monster.
No. I think it's all to do, with unconscious and Oedipal.
Yeah.
Freud.
Yes. Which... don't know if
This is
can get into it. This is casual, yes. But, yeah, there were things that... only, like, one thing that I noticed on second watch, basically. Or, like, maybe two things. I thought that this was a lot more easier to comprehend. I feel like I'm just saying things.
Than Midsummer.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we talked about the movie after watching it, with our friends, so... we might run out of things to talk about here, but yeah, it's just that there's no like mysterious symbols. The symbols we actually get exposition as to what
and we get
it is,
and it's explained sort of.
Yeah, it's explained. Like I was wondering if maybe it was too much. Like I think some people would be like, oh, when she flips through the book and it explains kind of. So that the person that approached her to do the seance is actually connected with her grandmother, and the symbol that has been repeating is also connected with this.
So, yeah, because our friend, we're just calling him our friend.
Yeah, because we don't have...
No. Because he said that, basically everything was planned.
Yeah, from the
Since
very
the
beginning. Because there always has to be a host for this demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, on paper, it's almost quite simple. But then you can read into it more, I think. Because, yeah, it was it was a thing already before
this generation.
Before this generation. So it was with the mother and her brother were also
right, so
being
maybe
attempted to be these hosts. Or not the daughter because she's a female or something, but the brother with his whole, she was trying to put people inside me thing.
But then when when Charlie died, it escaped her body. Did it not?
Maybe.
And then it got into the brother. That got into then the sister. Because they couldn't get into about the father because he's a psychologist. For some reason, it can't get through.
It's about vulnerability. I think it has to be a male host, so it can't be female. That's what it said in the book. Okay. So it never went into Charlie. I don't know what the reason was that she had to die. I think it was just to slowly break the family. Maybe. Well, they had to do this headless thing. Like, that's specific to have these 2 or 3. Yeah, 3. It's the 3 females. It's the mother, the grandmother, and Charlie. They're all headless in the end, bowing. So I guess that was necessary.
Yeah, because they put the deer on the road.
Yeah.
That's so much planning.
It's a lot of planning. And I
can just picture like naked people just put a deer on the road.
I don't know when they have to be naked. Even in this time. I guess so. I don't know. You're not comfortable with them having to be naked. It's a cult thing.
Like Midsummer.
Yeah. But the naked in the Midsummer made sense.
Yeah, because they were making life.
Yeah.
Well, they were making love. No. Well, they...
I don't know. It was a sex scene. I don't know. Everyone had to be naked. That's the rules.
Mother Nature.
You look so disgusted when you said that. Oh.
Naked.
There's something deeply disturbing about just a bunch of naked people.
Yeah, there is, and just standing in the forest.
And smiling.
Yeah.
There are shots when they're just smiling. And it always makes me kind of laugh to think about it too hard, because it just means that they're standing there waiting to scare this kid. just in the shadows. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I almost laughed, because when we watched it with my friends, we laughed with the mom in the corner of the...
Did you laugh? Why did you laugh?
Not at first, because first of all, our darkness on the screen was really weird. So
because you have to be scared.
At first, I was scared, because I was the one that pointed it out when we watched it with my friends. And everyone was just like, what the fuck? Because the screen was too dark, so it was almost hard to pick up. It was like...
I think it's great.
It was great, but then there's a part where we see, what's the brother's name? Alex Wolff is the actor, so I'm going to call him Alex Wolff. What is it, Peter?
Peter?
Yeah. It's on his face, and then we see the mother, like, scurry along in the background.
Yes, that was...
We laughed when we first watched it, and weird. I almost laughed this time, because it looks so weird. She's, like, not even scurrying on a floor. She's, like...
In the air.
In the air, but, like, paddling like a dog.
I know, I was a bit... startled.
Yeah. What kind of movement is this of a demon? Because she got possessed.
Because she's flying.
Because she's flying.
How else?
And she wants to, like, petrify the son. Because she doesn't want to kill him, because they have to
But then,
Hosting.
how when she cuts off her head, it's a little bit weird. I can't see the thing with which she's severing her head when she's in the air. Like it's
it's
a
a
wire.
It's a wire. It's like what you use for trees or to cut clay.
It was almost invisible. I was like,
oh my god, it's what you use to cut clay. That makes sense because she's like a sculptor person. Ooh, I hated that though.
I mean, the moment where our friend actually mentioned this. Where Alex Wolff gets in the attic and she's like just
banging her head.
Yeah, it's disturbing. Because I mean, I guess it's a build up. It's a good build up though.
Yeah.
Like because I've seen like bad reviews of saying, oh, it's an hour and a half hour long movie, and then there's just like 15 minutes of horror.
Scares.
But no,
I don't think so.
I think it's a tension.
It's definitely tension. I think the first time I watched it, though, it was like, oh, when is the jump scares happening? Because I was with people expecting it, so it was almost really awkward. But this time around, I think it was good I watched it with you guys, especially, because it didn't feel long. Maybe it's because it was my second time watching. And I never got bored. It was like...
Oh no, I was on edge.
I was on edge.
And I think the sound is just absolutely brilliant.
The sound and the soundtrack. Like the yeah. What?
And okay, then why are they always hearing the sound of drawing?
Yeah.
Why specifically Charlie's
things?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I still don't know if it's it was actually her ghost, maybe. Like in the seance scene, was it her ghost?
I don't know.
Because I thought maybe this was all a trick just to
make her believe, the mother?
Yeah, to make them believe. Because I didn't know what was the point of that whole, like, storyline, I guess, of having... Well, No, there had to be, a thing of... I thought that was the demon. I think it was a trick to actually get the demon within their house and within their bodies.
Are they actually that smart?
The demons?
I don't know. It seems very complicated.
It does.
And then with the notebook with the drawings of her brother, like maybe there is.
There isn't, and it's just Charlie.
Maybe.
I don't know if. I mean, if Charlie knew, that she knew it was actually all planned, it's not exactly her brother's fault.
Maybe,
then at all.
Would she have tried to help them?
Maybe. I don't know. There's probably an explanation somewhere on the internet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the first time I watched it, I thought it was like the seance was a trick to get the demon, allow them to possess the body, and it wasn't Charlie at all. It was
because then even when the mother is Annie, is it?
Yes.
When she's walking, when she's driving,
yeah,
and she can hear. That's when I reacted. I was like,
oh my god.
That was, I don't know why. It's just like in the car.
Because it's so quiet.
And I got scared.
Yeah, me too.
It was just that. And
oh god, I said, oh my god.
Why is she hearing it because she's imagining it, or is it because there's actually a sound? It's definitely just within their own heads. Yeah, but if
because it's
is it triggered by an exterior force like her spirit or like the demon, or is it just trauma?
It could be read as either, probably. right? Because this
Multiple
readings of this film. This is really good, by the way.
Right? Is this your first time reading it?
Yeah.
Kinder Country, man. She's never had it before.
Why are you saying country? Isn't it just called Kinder?
No, it has a name. Each one has a name. This is Kinder Maxi. How the fuck? Okay. In France, they have names.
They don't... Yeah, I've only known them as Kinder Chocolate and Kinder Buenos.
Well, okay, Kinder Buenos, that's a type, yeah. But then Kinder Country is the one with the cereals and crispy. It's like a bar.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's good to have names because then you can actually like set them apart.
Yes.
When you're asking for, I'd like a, because if oh my goodness, this is hard to say. If you didn't know the names and you were just asking me on the phone, can you get me those Kinder? You know, those Kinder.
I could describe it to you.
Well,
Get me the Kinders with the liquids inside.
and that would be
The Buenos.
Bueno.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is good.
Sorry for that. A little bit
Why?
educated.
Okay, I have to take a break though. Between chocolates. It's too much sugar for me.
Is your heart racing?
I got some really dark chocolate. I don't know if you saw it in the fridge. It's like supreme dark. It's so bitter.
Is it not good?
I don't know. I was kind of like, oh.
How many percent?
Like, let me check. I think it's almost 100.
What? But that's not good. No, literally, like above 80 is.
Oh, then it's 90%. Because I wanted to try it.
Well, I love those ones though. It's like, I think it's Lindt. Some have either a pinch of salt in it.
Yeah.
Or pepper. No, not pepper. Chili.
Oh my goodness. Chili.
Yeah, just.
Interesting.
So it's spicy. It's good.
Okay. Chocolate talk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I didn't know because I wanted chocolate, but I didn't. I'm trying to be healthy. So I got the darkest chocolate that I could find.
Why?
Why I'm trying to be healthy?
Yeah.
Because I like myself. I want to take care of my body, this vessel that I'm in.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure.
This body is a temple, and I am living in it. Okay. So, we don't have to talk anymore about this movie.
Wait, no.
Okay. All right. Wait, you can.
There has to be more stuff.
Well, it's fine. We can move on as well, or just talk like general life things. This is casual community. This is.
Yeah.
We're just two gals hanging out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about something else.
But to wrap up, Hereditary.
Yes.
Good. I don't. Good. I think I liked it. Maybe it's because I only seen Midsummer once.
You liked it more than Midsummer?
Yeah, just because I can understand it more.
Yeah, true.
It scared me more. I just like horror. So I just liked
horror.
this.
I guess Midsummer really confused me.
Yeah, it really
And
confused me.
Like the characters.
Yeah, I think...
Apart from
Florence. Danny, from Florence. I think that's what I latched onto Midsummer. But for Hereditary, there's so many good things about it. So many cool aspects.
I guess I preferred the visuals of Midsummer and the
It is
and the vibe
pretty, yeah.
and the idea even, but Hereditary was just
For a horror, it's
narratively so well constructed and the tension was
perfect.
there. No, it was solid.
Yeah. Ooh, it doesn't even have to have like spooky.
No,
like,
it doesn't have to
monsters
be gory or anything.
Yeah, like
because even the visuals are great. Because
it's very simple. I think it plays into people's paranoias that we already have.
Well, with your eyes.
With your eyes can play tricks on you in the dark.
Can't trust them.
Because there's a thing with eyes that we naturally see people's faces or people's like just outlines in things. I don't know what it is, like recognition. So your eyes will try to do that in the dark.
Sometimes, yeah, I'm on the street and I think I'm seeing things. Well, people that that are not there.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah, and also there's also this thing, you know, when about the darkness, how your eyes. There's a time of adaptation.
Yeah, and then it's not really dark.
And then in that, you know, very small moment of adaptation, you might see stuff or think you see stuff.
It's almost better if it was just pitch black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to talk too much about that because I'll see things again. It's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really smart in how it scares you. I gave it a 4.5.
But it's not too smart to like lose you in the this is intellectual.
No. I think it's effective smart. Like it chooses its little scares very selectively, effectively. And
to me, it was the sound, man.
Yeah, the sound.
Because I swear, when, you know, there's the drawing.
Yeah.
Because at first, I couldn't place it. I really thought it was like a heavy breathing of like a dog or something.
Really?
Or like lapping of like the tongue.
Yeah.
But like from a dog. I don't know. It just freaked me out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was.
But luckily, I
creepy.
Horror don't stay with me.
No?
Like, I don't get scared afterwards. No.
I mean, that's the precise thing that happens to me every time a horror is like really good, then it will stick with me, and that's for better or for worse. But it's different. Like The Witch, it stuck with me, but it didn't scare me because I don't think I could be scared of a goat or something. Sorry to.
It's actually really empowering.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think so. Is it a horror?
We won't spoil that because we're not talking about it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
But we didn't. It's okay. Yeah, you could see Midsummer is quite empowering in the end.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to get power through that, but
there's definitely similarities than her. I mean, the cult thing, and it's like the last man standing at the end. You know, you crown them with the rest of their
bowing.
Yeah, bowing, and all of their family or friends are dead.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And they didn't really ask for it either.
No. I think in Danny's situation, it's a bit better. Because she's already lost her family. And then she's just lost really shitty people in her life, honestly. So,
yeah.
Cut them out.
And these people are just, they're killing people. It's an exchange of like, we're killing, people are dying because, you know, we want good things to happen.
So it's a balance. It's restoring the balance of.
Whereas Hereditary is hell.
It's demons.
It's the devil.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess at least you can understand the intentions of the cult. I say this with quotations in Midsummer. Because it's like a community.
For Midsummer, yeah. Mm.
With traditions and
I honestly think that the sun makes the whole difference. Like the
oh, okay.
Like the landscape.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, Midsummer, I think we already said, was more of a psychological sort of.
Well, no, drama.
Drama.
Psychological. Mm. Psychologically disturbing.
Yeah.
That's not a drama.
Well,
could be.
Hereditary was just a horror.
Yeah.
I think in parts. So, yeah, I liked it a lot.
Do you want to talk about?
We could talk about other stuff. I was gonna be like, kudos to the actors.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's been said to death already, but obviously Toni Collette, the mother. But then also praise for the son, because I didn't really think of him much in the first time I watched it.
He doesn't talk much, but he seems so impacted by everything.
Oh my gosh, his
and the dinner
eyes.
scene.
The dinner scene, his eyes are just, like, constantly watery in the end.
When he cries on his father because his mother is going insane.
Yeah. Well, it's like, he's completely
crying.
confused. I mean, but he is running away, though. At least he ran away instead of, because he obviously knows something is up.
Yes.
And something is not right. Because would you run away if your mom ran straight towards you like this?
She looks possessed.
So you would?
Of course.
Because maybe some people be like, what you doing, Ma?
No. There's been something.
Something's wrong.
He's seen his father dead.
I know, but without the context, maybe.
But I mean, that scene also got me. Like, just the running. I was.
Yeah, I know, it got you. It got me. I think because it also got you, and yeah, that bit got me. Okay, so yeah, we can move on now.
Do you want to talk about
sex education?
Yeah,
Do you want to talk about sex?
Baby, let's talk about
you and me. Okay,
let's done.
Anyways, back to business.
That was like Pitch Perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. I would rewatch that. It's a cute and fun movie. No comment. Oh. Forget about me.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I remember that last bit. Okay. We finished the second season of Sex Education. And that's your thoughts. I'm quite surprised we finished it really quickly.
In 2 days.
We finished it in 2 days. Obviously we had like school in between, so
Well, yeah.
Which we're not like diehard fans of Sex Education. Just thought.
No, I doubt there's diehard fans out there.
No, it's a very casual.
Yeah.
It's for entertainment. Although I was, I'm getting so much Sex Education like
feed
video stuff on my YouTube now. For some reason.
It knows. We watched it on my Netflix.
Yeah,
on my laptop.
But on my YouTube, it's coming up. I don't know how it knows. But what was I gonna say? In the bloopers, or not bloopers, behind the scenes for season 2, someone was saying, okay, so spoilers for Sex Education if you care.
Oh, there's not really.
But someone was saying like, oh, people are getting mad that Otis and Maeve aren't together yet, by season 2. But guys, they just want to write a very realistic relationship, and they got to give them time, until they're ready.
No, that's just
it's
for marketing.
It's for marketing.
For money.
It's for getting another season and squeezing this show as much as they can.
Because season 2 was there's nothing in it. I mean, Gillian Anderson, that woman.
Oh my goodness.
She is flawless.
Yeah. The outfits.
What I like about the show is the house,
the landscape, the river, the forest. Yeah. Her outfits. I already said that.
And the...
Oh, and the guy. Okay.
Okay, his character is shit, but he's cute.
This is the... What's his name? Dex.
Quiz.
Is
the Rubik's Cube guy.
The Rubik's Cube guy. He was on Game of Thrones as the guy who, like... sucked his mother's tit. You would know the one if you know what I'm talking about.
Robin Aaron.
Robin Aaron, yeah.
Robin Aaron. It's a very ugly name to say.
For a very disturbing boy.
Yeah.
But I guess he must have turned out alright. His mother died.
He's so cute now.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, we're the same age. It's not okay.
What?
No, because people could think, oh God, he's so young. Who are you? Like Predator, you know.
People have Google.
People are weird. People get crazy.
Well, for context, you're 19.
True.
So that's
I'm 19.
okay. Because what if you were like, you weren't giving the context of your age? You could be like a cougar or something.
No, I'm 19.
So yeah, and he's 19.
Yeah.
Then I hereby pronounce you. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Was this the highlight of the whole season?
Well, I think.
Because I think we're not gonna like really criticize this. It's not something to be criticized. You know, this show and the season. It's just fun entertainment. Even though we did get quite mad about some things, we were like, "Oh, this is getting stupid.
Well,
this is getting too cliche."
I think it was. I was a little bit annoyed at times.
Yeah, which times? You don't remember now?
No, I do. There's too many. Oh.
Funny thing is, I don't remember because.
Well, the whole episode, the thing with the dad, I think like Asa dad. What's his name?
Otis's dad.
Otis' dad. I don't think that was interesting at all.
Yeah.
Also, I wish. I mean, I like that we got some background for May's mother.
Yeah.
But there was too much of it. And I would have liked to see her more with other characters. I guess Isaac's character is a good addition.
Yeah.
Because he's smart-ass. I like him.
Very confident. Too confident for his own good.
Yeah.
I think it's dangerous.
People could fall for him easily.
Yeah. But, okay. Yeah, there's a large addition of characters in this one.
It's yeah. I liked God, what's her name? Maureen, the mother of Adam.
Yeah.
I like that bit.
So
She's
cute.
really cute. She looks
so
like a little
cute.
mouse. It's ridiculous.
And I mean, it was obvious that the divorce did her good almost immediately. Shout out to the casting of Dad and Adam.
Oh yes,
because they look very the same. I mean, they're not exactly unique looking. I don't know if that's mean to say.
Right,
they look
British.
Yeah, they just look British, but good. Like they both almost have the same mannerisms of like.
Oh no! Yeah, good casting.
What's this like? Folding in the lips. And beady. Like
small eyes.
Little small eyes. Oh, every like little funny moment of Adam was my favorite bit.
Oh yeah, the relationship with Adam and
Ola.
Ola was good. So there was some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, even though I'm all for female empowerment, the scene, the Breakfast Club scene, basically the detention scene, was just so like force fed down your throat. I think
that there was so many things that were like, okay, this is a plot. This is just for narrative. Like, you know, with that burn book episode as well.
Yeah.
Like that's okay. That's unrealistic.
It is, and it was swept away almost immediately. Like, the originator of that was Otis because he stole the notebook.
Otis was so annoying all the season.
Yeah, and the thing was, I was more annoyed because it's the writing, and maybe, you know, nice guys just
aren't nice.
Aren't nice, I guess. I don't know. I liked him in season 1, I think.
Season 1 was really good.
I don't know if I would rewatch season 1,
I don't think I will.
But I definitely thought it was much more just good, you know?
Yes.
I didn't find so many issues with it like I have.
Me too.
This season. I guess this just happens naturally.
Because season 2s are generally not as good.
And when you add so many things, because they were trying to tackle quite a lot of issues, which is cool. I mean, this is definitely targeted to a younger audience.
Which is good.
It's good. And it's all healthy stuff that it's teaching. So
obviously, it's opening up conversations.
Yeah.
For sure, and it's doing it in a not so subtle way, but still not so pushed down the throat. I
No,
didn't feel...
It's things that you could see coming, like with Jackson's sort of storyline. You can see.
I liked his story as well.
Yeah, season
I liked
one.
The secondary, characters better than the
ones. his sort of the issue that was brought up with him was kind of self-harm, basically, and that made sense because he was being pressured.
Is it
pressurized? I don't know, but pressured by his parents, his like tiger moms, basically, or more like the one tiger mom, to do something that he's not really that passionate about anymore. And that was a cool storyline.
And then High School Musical.
And a little High School Musical, which, you know, if your son is still like starring in a musical,
he's still the main guy.
He's still a star of, you know, he's like the jock of the theater world then, I guess. I don't know, things that didn't really... Was Ola... I mean, they closed some things up. They tied up some things to the point where I don't know how much they'll have for next season. So they have the pregnancy for next season. I forgot about that.
Oh, right.
Gillian Flynn's character.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy. And then Otis and Maeve.
Which I don't really ship at all. I think Otis needs to be alone.
Well, you know, there were moments of this season where we're like, kiss, just do it.
Yeah, but
because it was like
just to get
tension.
But I like Maeve better this season. I like
Maeve. Yeah, she's cool and cute, and I love her outfits.
Sometimes she's a little bit too much on the cliche of like, oh, I'm an angry girl.
Yes.
Like, okay, can you stop this act and just be nice? She's a nice girl, but like,
in reality, no one flips up their middle finger that often.
And honestly, no one believes her act.
Yeah.
Well, it's obvious, or people who believe this is a weird world.
Yes.
So you know what? Maybe people are very gullible.
It all goes. It goes. Yeah. Feels weird to like dissect a show like this. Adam's, I guess, gotten with Eric in the end. Congratulations. I don't know, I think that'll become problematic because he still
has issues.
Father issues. Still a bit in the closet, you know. But
so many big gestures.
Big gestures.
Yeah, like grand gestures, like you know him crushing the play.
Musical, yeah.
Yeah, or like Otis just being a dick at his party and like insulting girls. Like he never owned up to anything. He never like properly apologized for anything.
Yeah,
because when he did, it was.
I feel like that's just really bad writing because up to this point I thought Otis was a pretty responsible guy, and then suddenly it was just
he's just a dick.
He's just a dick. I don't know. I guess being presented with two women, he's suddenly just an asshole. It was weird, and I thought I wanted to see him drunk because it would be funny, but he was the worst drunk person ever.
Yeah. I did like, even though I thought Raheem was a very peculiar character, to say the least, very blunt, I don't think I associate with the Frenchness they portrayed.
Yeah.
Even it's very direct and blunt, and
well,
I just don't think it's. I mean, I thought it was interesting, the whole religion aspect of it.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
I think it's interesting, but it's not the way to have a conversation about religion. Is to just go to someone's place of worship and be like, "Thank you, but I don't believe in God. I don't. Jesus is not real." I don't know. It's yeah. It is your belief, but
it is a bit. I mean,
in a church like sermon,
it is a bit disrespectful.
Whilst you're singing and stuff like that, it's it's a little bit out of place. Like, you could go to the pastor afterwards and have a full-blown conversation about it if you want.
But
I guess you don't want the beliefs to be enforced onto you, so you're like, respect my beliefs. But you're in the place of God, so I guess, what do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to things like that.
Yeah. Churches?
What?
Yeah.
No, I've had a friend get her, I don't know in English if it's not the communion, it's after that's the confirmation?
Yeah.
Okay, the same. So it's like, it's a big deal.
Yeah,
and
it's
I was
huge.
invited, so I went. And I don't know, I really, I don't believe in God at all.
Yeah.
I'm not against it, I just don't believe in it. But I don't know, I just observed and didn't say anything. Like, I just, okay, this is not my world, but I will, for 2 hours I'll blend in.
I mean, that's how I go to church. Because what am I going to do? Aggravate my mother by suddenly, spouting stuff?
Because at the bottom of your heart, you know your belief, you know where you stand.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter what other people are doing. As long as no one's, like, harming you and really pissing you off about it.
Because it's not, is it a cult?
Religions are very culty.
Yeah, they are, of course they are. So, but as long as they don't do weird cult things.
Serious harm, yeah.
Then it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so that was probably enough to talk about with sex education.
Yeah, I
generally.
don't think I can squeeze out more.
Yeah, well, I don't know if anyone's ever really talked about it this much. Anyways.
Yeah, are people interested?
I don't know. But we like all the cast, I think. Like, all the actors.
Oh, yeah.
I like all of them.
No, I think it's a good... people... I think what's... Okay, I'm harsh. What saved the show might be the actors and the location and the style.
Yeah.
Because except for Gillian Anderson, the script...
I said Gillian Flynn earlier, I just realized. That's the writer, isn't it?
Oh.
For Gone Girl or something.
Oh.
Gillian Anderson, yes. Okay, go on.
Her lines were good, but the rest of the lines were... For the other characters were a bit basic.
Yes, yeah.
And they still managed to work fine with it, so no, the actors were really good.
Yeah, in moments of drama, it was always reduced to cliches. But the actors are still good, and I like them. I don't know, it was very... It's not like Riverdale where
Oh my god, Riverdale is...
yeah.
It's a joke.
It's a joke. And
No, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Sex education?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still
It's
enjoyed
got
it.
flaws.
But also it's not it's like... It's not this big Oscar nominated thing or anything. It's not HBO sort of level of quality and...
No, I think it's a good in between.
Yes. Okay, well, should we do recommendations and then finish this? Well, anything that's shouting out to you right now, occupying your mind.
Oh, whatever. Go ahead.
What?
No, inspire me.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Sure.
Well, I'll talk about podcasts then that I've been listening to lately because I have to walk to school now alone quite a bit because...
You make it sound so bad.
Well, it is. It's not fun. Basically, we both usually walk to uni together, but because our schedules are different this semester, I'm doing a 45-minute walk, by myself. You are too. Which means podcasts are great. It's good,
Wait,
What?
It's only 2 days.
Well,
that we're walking. Because, Thursday and Friday we have the same...
It feels like a lot.
It does, though.
Yeah, and, I went home by myself today as well, so it meant I was going and coming back by myself. Same with you.
True, we are coming... And yeah. Okay.
Yes. And Thursday I'm going to be coming home. Some podcast I'm listening to is Karstcast. It's a guy I've told you about, Karsten Rundquist. It's really weird to like say these things out loud because I just listen to these people. He does a movie cast with his friend, and they do not talk about spoilers at all, but they're just funny guys, and they'll watch like pretty trash movies like Space Jam. Space Jam's not trash, but like nothing really serious sometimes. And they're funny. They have little segments in their podcast that I'm like, oh, trying to get some inspiration from, like recommendations, which they do. And yeah, I also listen to Super Mega Cast, which is also two guys talking about stuff.
Do you have something for guys?
Do I? I hope not.
Oh, okay.
Like, I hope I'm not privileging, because there's so many guys with podcasts. It's ridiculous, but we're changing that. And there are plenty of women with podcasts that I need to get to. But yeah, I recommend those two, Cast and Super Mega Show Podcast. I don't know if that's the name, but yeah. To you, do you have anything you're listening to? Like, what are you listening to on the way to school then?
What am I listening?
Yeah.
Well, I've been, because I don't have anything to listen to right now, so I've been listening to old stuff.
Yeah.
That I used to be obsessed with, but that make me happy.
That's
so,
good.
Like, I don't know, Electric Light Orchestra.
Electric Light Orchestra.
Well, it's so London though. Like they're so British.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, especially since it's so blue right now.
Yeah, it's really
like,
nice
it's
weather.
It's really cold, but it's not raining, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that and I guess Hamilton still.
Hamilton.
Yeah, I still listen.
You still listen to it. She, Camille. I feel like I'm talking to like other people in the room, but you had a little obsession with Hamilton for like a few days.
It died, but then it got revived.
This was so recent. Like, we're talking about this like it happened last year. This happened this year. This is like last week, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, and I'm kind of late. I got into it late, I guess.
Well, I've never gotten into it.
But it's really nice. It is really nice because you can, just by listening to the lyrics, you can actually picture the whole scene in your head, and I think that's genius.
Yeah,
Absolute
not
genius.
A lot of musicals can do that.
I guess, yeah. But a series, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, series
Two.
recommendation?
Why not?
Yeah, of course, go on.
Okay, go stop what you're doing and go watch Harley Quinn. For any DC fans out there, or for any person who likes humor.
Oh, okay.
Go watch it, because it's an absolute gem. Like, it's ridiculously funny. Like, it's so... It doesn't... It has no limits.
Yeah.
In terms of, okay, they will go there. They went there, okay.
Well,
sure.
I can support that it's funny only because I hear you laugh. A lot.
It's really good. Oh. I wish it was canon.
Oh.
I wish it was canon. And then the boys are good. I'm so glad they went along with this. Because, I still stand by the fact that animation, in terms of superhero stuff, is the best medium.
Yeah.
I think this is the best.
I agree.
Also, completely different stuff, but what the hell? I'm still a teenager. So I am still.
Yes, you are. I'm just wondering where this is leading.
Scam.
Oh,
I think,
yeah.
because I think it speaks to many kind of people in terms of nationalities.
Well, explain what it is.
Okay, Scam is originally, it's kind of old, like 2016 or something.
It's a show.
It's not distributed on TV.
Mm-hmm.
At first, it's Norwegian. It's in English, it means shame.
Oh, I didn't know that, actually.
Scam.
Okay, scam.
Scam.
Okay.
Norwegian accent. And it's literally distributed online, so either via YouTube or like any what the nation uses to distribute stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it's very episodic, like it doesn't like one episode will be released through segments.
Mm-hmm.
So like a sequence of like 5 minutes, and then another 5 minutes, or another 7 minutes, and then it all adds up in one episode. And it's about teenagers. It's a bit like Skins, but it's quite different as well, because they're afterwards like multiple countries so made their own version of it, and basically it's interesting to see how each version changes depending on the country, like what it brings in terms of their culture and their understanding of what teenager is. And the French version right now is taking an interesting turn, I think.
Is this the newest version?
No, but I think the French version was the second. Well, the first version of like the first country to do another version, basically.
But it's still going.
The Norwegian original one only had 4 seasons, and the French one is the first who created a 5th season. So it's going original now. Like it's doing its own. It's interesting stuff.
I think I should watch it.
Well, go with the original one.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Because it just seems like it would be an easy watch as well.
It isn't. Well, it's teenagers, but they're actual teenagers. They're not like
even better.
They're not like 20-year-olds.
Yeah, because sex education, they're all 20-year-olds and above, and they're playing 16-year-olds, and I think it's so funny whenever they're like, "Oh, but I'm 16." I'm like, don't lie to me. Okay.
This obsession with high school. Why is no one obsessed with uni? Because not everyone goes.
Not everyone goes, and it's not as suffocating as high school.
True.
Everything that happens in high school, it's all dramatic because they're all forced to be in one building.
And because you know everyone.
Yeah, you know everyone and their families sometimes as well, and yeah.
Yeah.
Small communities. I mean, you could do that with the universities on campuses, no? Anyways, okay, well, good shout. I don't know. I think that's it.
All right, bye.
Okay. So, follow the letterboxes, plural. Don't know what we're gonna be watching or doing next. So.
Yeah, what are we watching next?
It'll be a surprise.
Stay tuned and
stay cool.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. Okay. Bye.
Bye.